Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Marvel Legends series Iron Man Extremis Marvel Avengers. It's got it all on there. Plastic free packaging still, ending soon. That looks like a challenge, doesn't it? Do you know how many action figures I've broken trying to get that pose out of a figure? So yes, we're going to have a try at that. Oh yes we are. Comes with different hands, repulsor, blasts, effects, whatever you want to call them. This is the extremis version. All the usual glees, all the stuff on the bottom there. Plastic free except tape and glue. So yes, let me find the scissors. Dun dun dun. Right, quick through the side of there. And out. Yes. If you want to save the planet, stop giving us those legalese things. Wow, feels heavy. Straight out of the box there. Got a bit of weight behind it. Right, let's get this guy. So, okay, after spending quite a lot of time trying to pose him into that action pose landing, I couldn't do it. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Excuse the primer on my fingers. I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but I just couldn't get it into the position and feel happy with it without there being big joint gaps and things like that. So yeah, I did a 15-minute video of me messing about trying to do it. So yeah, so I'm just refilming this because you just really want to see the figure, not my handy pandies messing about with a figure trying to get it into a position. If you guys out there can do it, or if anybody has done it on YouTube, then please put a link at the bottom and I'll go and have a look at it and have another go. But yeah, so let's have a look at said figure. There is the metallic face. It's got some nice grooves on it. I am probably going to have another go with the marker pens to detail in some of these grooves. I'll show you the other one that I've done in a little bit. Yeah, I would have liked this. It's kind of weird because in the Extremis comic, it is a slightly different. It's not the usual bright red that Iron Man is. It's kind of more of a maroon. So yeah, it is more accurate. I just wish they'd have done it a little bit more shiny and metallic. But it's just me. So articulation wise, head reasonably goes up. There is quite a lot of crunch in the middle there, so if you're wanting to get them into flying positions, that is going to look reasonably okay. There is no forward crunch whatsoever, so most of it is back, no forward. Shoulders, this bit, pop that up and you get that out there. These are rubber, they do go back, but there is no articulation in the elbows. You do have a double elbows. Hang on, I did get that, so it moved. No, we'll do the other one because that definitely does move. So yes, we do have the double elbows there, as you can see. So that's kind of nice. Not quite as far as we'd like it, but how far it will go with the body. Sorry, I'm looking at all the details on the back thinking, oh, can I pick that out with a pen? Yeah. I've been trying to buy those Gundam pens. Have you seen how expensive they are? Gee, man. So yes, that goes back down and it will leave that there, but you just have to, because it is just pegged in there, you have to kind of push it back in like so. Right. These pads here are maneuverable. So that does help kind of with the positioning of legs and things. Means you can get that out there like so. Forward, backwards. Again, the splits is possible. Not that Iron Man wants to do that. This is also articulated, so you can manoeuvre that around. So that does mean that you can get a little bit more positioning out of it. But I say, I wasn't happy with it. It just didn't look like I felt it should. Leg all the way up to there. Nearly a butt kicker, but not quite. The feet have the usual articulation, so you are going to be able to get them into some quite some action posed. I do like the extremis armour. I think it is a really nice design. It was a very interesting story, and when you look at the artwork in it, Tom Cruise. I don't know, it was obviously done before Robert Downey Jr. was cast, but Tom Cruise, yeah. Does have the other hands, obviously, so you can put the blaster effects on, but I'm kind of going to try and leave this with fists, because I kind of noticed most of my other ones have, well, saying that, the ones I've got to hold next to it now don't have, but I do have a habit of putting them with the blast effects on, so yeah, it's going to stay like that. So, I did this one. I'll tell you what, we'll do the height first, because people get upset when I don't do that. So, with the huge features slightly more together, about 16.5 centimetres, or 6.5 inches, or 16.5 centimetres. Yeah, there we go. So that's kind of thing. So, let me just stand in, because it looks better in the extras. I did this. This one, I've got to correct some of this up. I think I can do it with nail polish remover, but yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. And I may have a go. Some of it I went a little heavy with, I have to admit. And I've learnt. But I may have a go at doing the same with this, just to bring out some of the detail of the armour. What do you guys think? I'll wait to see what your interpretation of it is. So we have the classic look armour. It has got a similar colour to it, but I always think of the armour being kind of more like that. You know, more of the bright red. I know that's not the what's it one, it's the AI one, but I kind of like the colouring on that. That to me is more the Iron Man. I do like that, I have to say. I just wish they'd have maybe thrown in some Hot Rod Red in there. This is a ZD Toys. I just wish, for the price that they do theirs, with the articulation and the style and design of theirs, and the paint apps, Hasbro could do it, but they don't. They choose not to, and that is a little bit of a problem I have with Hasbro. Go have a look at some of these. I've reviewed nearly every one of them. I think there's only the Ironmonger that I didn't buy, because it didn't get very good reviews. So, even I didn't buy that one. So yeah, that is it. That is the Extremis armour. Like I say, you guys just move out a sec. I did spend time trying to get him into that knee down pose. It's that way, isn't it? That way like that. And it just doesn't... It must do it, because it's on the back of the box, but I don't know how you get him to do it. It's just not... I'm not capable of doing it. So yeah. I'm going to wind this up. All the usual stuff. Please hit the like, shares and subscribe buttons. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit it. Really, really, really helps the channel. Muck and all sorts coming out of it. Yeah, I like the figure. It's going to look good on my Iron Man shelf. I have a lot of Iron Mans. I mainly collect Iron Mans. So yeah, that is my bread and butter, as they say. Or my meat and potatoes, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. Sorry I didn't spend 15 minutes trying to get him into that action pose for you, but trust me, you don't want to watch that video. That was terrible. I watched it back and I was like, ooh, that's embarrassing. Because I also had to try and find things to talk about, like I'm doing now. Yes. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to go now. Have a great day. Have a great night. And I'll see you all later. Bye now.